Oh, hello there, yes. Only you can set me free because I'm guilty of love in the first degree. Yeah. I just wanted to do an update very quickly. GB News today, this afternoon, we're still banging on about their dislike of the verdict in the Colson statue. And I would just think this is quite intriguing now because I'm wondering how long it is before somebody with reasonably deep pockets is going to take them to court over this. Piece in the Guardian. GB News accused of prejudicing Colson for trial, and I'm just going to quote from the piece, and I think the telling one is the final paragraph. But anyway, GB News' representative Claire Overman told the court there had been a breakdown in communication. Oh dear. At GB News on the day of the article and video was published, she said the lawyer on duty at the channel only had a few minutes to look at it whilst reviewing other on-air content. The duty lawyer accepts that by any view on his part, he did not appreciate the concern arising from the contents in the time he had. Yes, so they've got one person looking at content any one given time, and bearing in mind they're live pretty much all day long as far as I'm aware, then I'm not surprised various things get to go past them. In other words, their guests are just going to spout stuff, and they might well have to pick up the pieces afterwards. Speaking of which, she added that GB News has put in place immediate steps to ensure that something like this does not happen again, and would send its staff on media law training to ensure they understand contempt of court law. Yeah, so anyway, let's have a look at some of these pieces very quickly this afternoon. We've got somebody, Nana I think it is, basically just generally saying that she's unhappy with the actual verdict. Once again, there's Calvin, who's claiming that people who have been acquitted of being vandals or thugs or hooligans, that they are in fact vandals, thugs and hooligans. If I'm on a murder charge and I go to court and I am released with as being not guilty, then I'm not a murderer, Calvin. That's the way the law works. But please do carry on just opening your mouth because you don't like something, okay? And yes, perhaps, our respected journalist friends also. Yeah? Yes, hooliganism. Was it hooliganism? No. Otherwise the courts would have found differently. I don't know, maybe these media law training stuff is going to start on Monday. Or could it be that the one person who's on duty doesn't really have enough time to predict what these people are going to say? I mean, GB News can appoint all these loose cannons, but it's basically allowing these people to say whatever they want on air. If you look at talk radio, they tend to be rather more circumspect, and they tend to draw people in when they're, Andre Walker, going a bit too far. But it appears GB News, with their kind of round table, let's just have a laugh at the lefties style thing, I don't know. I mean, Banksy was supporting the Colston 4. I'm just wondering if you want to call him an aider and abetter of vandalism and hooliganism. Why don't you try that one? See what the lawyers say about that, eh? Anyway, have a lovely weekend. I have to go to work.